Thomas. I'm reading mine off my iPhone. How gay is that? We dare to stand up for our rights. I'm still amazed that everyone is here. The sun's starting to kind of sort of come out. Yeah, no more rain. But the fact that it was cold, that it was raining, and you guys showed up shows your determination. Like I was telling the media before we started the march, the people that show up here today in the cold, in the rain, are the ones to whom the injustices have been too much, for whom the rights have been too little. And we're the ones that are fighting for this. And I'm glad that you're all here doing your part. So the heavy burden is on us. We have to come out. We have to show our friends and our neighbors, our family members, our co-workers, those beside whom we worship, that we're gay. Not because we need their acceptance of us being gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgendered. Not because we need their approval for what we do in our bedroom or for whom we love. We need to come out so that they know that those people that they've loved, those people that they've trusted, those people that they work beside, are people that are gay and lesbian and bisexual and transgendered. So that they know that the opinions that they've already formed about us still hold. Just because we come out to you doesn't mean that we no longer hold your trust. Just because we come out to our family and our relatives doesn't mean that you don't love us anymore. We need to come out so that they know who we are. We don't have to tell them what we're doing, but they need to know who we are so that they know that when they're voting against us, when they're passing these bills, they're hurting someone that they love, someone they trust. They're hurting us. They're hurting you. So we need to be seen for that reason. It's going to be hard for us because we have to be that example for the rest of society, for our state, for our nation. It's up to us to involve them, because though we may dare to stand up for our rights, we can't do it alone. We're vastly outnumbered. The right-wing conservative evangelicals have too much power. They're so organized. Us, we're thrown together because we're marginalized. We're the gays. And we're proud of it. But we can't win this fight by ourselves. We need help. We need our family members to stand with us. We need to invite them. They should be here today. We need our co-workers to stand with us. We need our friends to stand with us. Because in a fight of numbers, we're not big enough. Unfortunately, it is a fight of numbers. We are suffering the tyranny of the masses right now. People have decided that they can put up to popular vote our rights. And they have no right. They have no right. But until we get an amendment from our duly elected Go Obama president, we have to play this game. We have to have the numbers. So we need our friends, we need our families. We need everyone we can get to stand with us because we can't win this alone. We need them to stand with us. They need to dare fight for our rights. And then there's our elected officials. People that we vote for to make sure that our country and our state and our localities run the way that they should. We need them to vote for us, which means a lot of work because a lot of them in Utah are red. A lot of them are conservative. Some think that we have all the rights we need. We don't need protections. That all of the laws cover us too, and we're just fine without anything else. Hell no. I don't think so. People who have lost their jobs don't think so. Equality Utah has gotten a statistic from the Department of Labor that says 3 to 5 people get fired each month for being gay, lesbian, or transgender. 3 to 5 a month, and that's only the people that complained about it. Everyone, well, I hope everyone doesn't know that feeling in the pit of your stomach when you get fired or laid off, and all of a sudden you don't know how you're going to pay rent, what you're going to do next month. But to have that done so unfairly, not because you were a poor worker, not because you weren't efficient or productive, but merely because your boss didn't like the fact that you weren't normal. We need our legislators to protect us from that. We need our legislators to help us remain in our homes and not be evicted just for being gay. We need the protection to give health care to our partners, people that depend on us, our families. We need our legislators' help, which means we need all of us and all of our friends and all of our families to speak up and tell our legislators they need to do the right thing. They need to put their personal beliefs and their religious beliefs aside and do what's right for society, not what's right by them. They should be fighting for all of us, not for themselves. So let them hear us. Call them. Have your family call them. Have your friends and your coworkers call them. Let them know that Utah cares about us and they want our rights to be won. That's why we're here. And I want to thank Equality Utah for stepping up. This has got to be one of the most ambitious LGBT legislative moves in the country. They're trying to push through 4 bills and a policy change, and then they're also defending the adoption bill that's coming up and fighting the transgender driver's license bill that's coming up. They have their hands full, and they're doing this for us. They're doing this with us, and they want us to help them. I want to give Mike, the director of Equality Utah, a chance to speak, because I think he knows what a sacrifice this can be for us to participate in the cold and the rain. And I want to apologize to them for not being part of this movement until Prop 8 happened. I started volunteering and phone banking and doing all kinds of things ever since that happened. And then I look at these guys at Equality Utah, and they've been doing it for years. Where have we been? We've let them do our fighting for us. And I'm grateful for it. But now I want to fight alongside them. Together, we dare stand for our rights.